What is up, everybody? It is your boy Jesse. Today I'm going to be showing you how to list items. This is going to be or actually search items and list items, right? So this is going to be a series that I'm making that's going to be kind of like the last course you'll ever need for eBay. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to put them down below. I'm going to make videos about literally everything I know that makes me about $8,000 to $9,000 a month right now on eBay, and I think it can do you pretty well too. We're going to start at the basics and then move on to like more, crazier stuff, how to source and all that. We will do some basic sourcing and stuff probably pretty soon in a video. I've been gone for a little bit trying to deal with taxes and such, and that's even something I'm going to make a video on. We bought a couple courses on it. We've learned some stuff, and I'm trying to give you this value for free. Now keep in mind when we do make those, I'm not a CPA, so take my advice with a grain of salt on there, but I'll just tell you what we've learned. Anyways, let's get into it. Today we are going to be, and this is just the empty shell because the box is over back there, but we're going to be like, let's imagine that we were in a store and we found this on the shelf, right? And we found it for a decent price. Let's say this thing was 80 bucks, right? So we see it's a Netgear Nighthawk X10. So what we're going to do at that point is, if we can, we're going to scan the UPC, but in this point we're going to look for a model number. We're going to find the model number, which is R9000, and then we're going to look it up. So let's go ahead and do that. See how much money we can make. Let's see, Nighthawk R9000. Sweet, so everything's already looking good, right? We're going to be making some money on this one for sure, because I said what we found for 80 bucks, we're going to make some money. We're going to go ahead and say that it's used. So we're going to click used. We can see that there's only 25 listings used. There's actually not a lot of listings in general, as you can see here from the numbers on the side. I'll go ahead and highlight it so you see what I mean. So, that can be a little worrisome at that point. Why, you're asking? Because you're like, I wonder if a lot of people are selling these. I don't know if they're selling or not. So we clicked used. These are all the ones that are listed. Doesn't look like a lot of people really have good photos. A lot of them are just going to be, sitting on the floor. Doesn't look like many of them come with boxes. This guy, he's doing pretty good. 2 days left, $151 with 8 bids. He's doing pretty well, so we know there's some money to be made here. Let's go ahead and click sold items. Once we do that, wow, check this out, guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them sold yesterday, and there's not a lot of people posting them, so that means, hey, we can make some money with this. There's definitely a want for it. There's a need for it, but there's not a lot of people selling them. So I'm gonna sell this for pretty good money. At this point, let's see what we got, because we have the box and everything with it. Everything's in pretty much like newish condition. So we're gonna shoot for the high. We're gonna take good photos. We ain't gonna be taking photos like this. Somebody on their it looks maybe dining room floor. Guys, you got to make it look semi-professional, especially if you want, the top money on this. Now, keep in mind when you see my photos, they're nowhere near professional. They just look better than most people, and that's all you have to do is just make them look better than most people. Even if your backdrop isn't white, like look at this guy. That could be a decent photo, but he has got way too much collars and stuff going on there. You want to frame your actual item, right? So like this guy here, it's framed. It looks nice. The whole background, it's framed and it looks nice. That's what you want. You don't want something like that. That's pretty decent. Colors a little off and stuff like that. But you see this here? This is kind of like what you're looking for. Now, we all know that that's a stock photo. That's a professionally edited stock photo from their website. Personally, I wouldn't use that, but you could, long as it's open game. There's no like copyrights or anything. You don't want to be getting copyright strikes. But anyways, we see that this guy selling one with a box like ours with good photos for $199.99. Let's keep looking. 13 bids at 170. So yeah, somewhere in there. So what we're going to do at this point gonna find one. Let's find this one here, right? 198.88. We're gonna click it, right? We're not gonna go make our own listing unless it's something brand new that you're the first person, you know, listing it on here, which the chances of you doing that are pretty low, so don't worry about that. I will probably make a video on that though, just to show you how to do it, just in case that does come up, but that'll be one of the later videos, because that's going to be one of the least things that ever happens to you. So on here, you can see it tells us how much it's sold for, and all that good stuff. The person was from Kentucky, all that, but all we're looking for at this point is sell one like this. So you see where it says sell one like this, right? I got it highlighted here. We're going to go ahead and click that, and that's going to bring up their entire post for us, right? And yep, it already gave us a stock image. I'm not going to use that stock image, but I will use a lot of the information that they already have in here. So if we go down through here, you can see a lot of stuff's already filled out. One thing that we do want to fill out is our custom label. So a lot of you should be putting these in bins, right? And we'll make a new video on that later. So the more items you get, you need to be able to determine where they are quickly, so you can get to them quickly and ship them quickly and not waste a lot of time with that. So let's just say this one's going to be, it's actually going to be on a shelf. So we're just going to say E. I'm just going to say E in general. I'm actually no E-S, so E shelf, right? Because these are really big. They're not going to be going in totes. They're just going to be going on the shelf. So I know exactly where they are. If one's sold right now, I could go pick one within 5 seconds from where I'm standing right now. Literally right back there. So from here, we're going to go down. We're going to look at all this, make sure everything's right. It looks good. You know, just determine it on terms of what you have. A lot of the stuff you really won't have to mess with. But item description is something we want to add, right? So I'm going to say, very good used item, includes box and all accessories needed to function. And then I'm going to go note, oops, might, let's see, some units may be missing. Paperwork, because some of them are missing, you know, the paperwork and stuff that comes in it. These, I have 5 of them, so we're doing this as if I was listing 5, but you do the same thing if you were listing 1 minus what we're going to be doing next, right? Well, anyways, minus quantity, right? Quantity, this is the only difference. I'm going to click, oh, 45, no, 5, and easy as that. So these are all going to be fixed price. Now, that's one thing I'm going to tell you, always, seriously, on most things, sell at fixed price with best offers. Do not be doing auctions on everything. Don't do auctions. No auctions. No auctions. Don't do it. Simple as that. It's just not really worth your time. Unless it's something you've had for a long time that's not going to sell, right? And then you can auction it out, just liquidate it. I think of auctions like liquidations, personally. Or unless it's a rare item that, like, you don't know how much it's going to sell for, so you put it on auction, right? But just normal stuff like this, don't do it. On this one, we're going to be shooting kind of high. We're going for that 199.98 or 99. What was it? 198.98, I think. We're going to go 198.99 on there. We're going to make sure you have this checked. Best offers. Make sure you have this checked. Without a doubt, this right here is one of the most important parts of it. Let buyers make offers. Being flexible with your price may help your item sell fast. I would not automatically accept offers on anything, right? That's just me personally. You can if you would like, but that gives you the opportunity. If somebody wants to say, hey, I'll give you 160 for this, I always say exactly what I tell them. I say, hey, how about we meet in the middle, and I give them the middle price, and most of the time they accept it. So you always want the ability to haggle a little bit there. Sometimes people won't even message you back. That happens. Just move on. You're fine. Once we go down here, sales tax, that's something we're not going to mess with, right? eBay usually does all that for you, so I'm not going to mess with that personally. We're going to go down to payment policies. I always do immediate pay, so you know you don't really have the chance of anybody taking forever to pay for something. If they want it, they should be able to pay for it now. On our shipping policy, for this one, I'm going to do free, just because of the price of it. Right now, I wouldn't do free on everything, right? If an item is really heavy or really cheap, do not do free at all, because if somebody buys it, literally all your profits could be gone to shipping. So don't do that. You know, I would only do free on certain items. And honestly, I even on this one, I'm going to test it. I'm going to make 2 listings, one that's cheaper where the buyer pays shipping, and one that's, you know, this one we're making where it's free shipping. And to be honest with you, from my experience, usually the one that I'm charging shipping on and charging a lower price usually sells better. Now that just could be me. I mainly sell electronics. It could mainly just be electronics. So we'll see. Actually getting a call right now. It is the California Flipper. Let's see. Dude, I'm actually recording a video right now. Wait a second. So I'm sitting here telling everybody that from my personal experience, and we'll go ahead and put you on this. From my personal experience, I don't really see a difference between charging shipping and not charging shipping in terms of how fast things sell. This is the California Flipper. What do you think about it?
I mean, with the shipping, like with shoes, I usually charge shipping with shoes, just because they're a little heavier. But, I mean, I don't think it matters. Like, it just depends on the item. Like, if it's a item that's really high in demand, I would charge shipping and just kind of see what the market says. Like, if the market's charging shipping and the sold, then charge shipping. If they're not, then obviously don't. You know, that's what I do.
Hell yeah.
With sales, like, I haven't seen a decrease because I add shipping on stuff as well. So I don't really see a decrease in sales. So I don't think it's, you know, a bad thing to add shipping. It's personal preference, really.
Cool, man. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So back at it. Like I said, that's California Flipper. Really good guy. I would definitely recommend going and following his channel. Awesome dude. Simple as that. We talk and stuff all the time and help each other out. And we're trying to help, you know, build a community together. So that's cool. Back to it though. So like he said, like I said, offering free shipping or not offering free shipping, honestly, from even a smaller store, right? I think he has like 120, 130 listings and such. And at one point he told me, he was like, you know, I offer free shipping on everything. I told him, I was like, you know, I don't. And honestly, I usually have a 3 business day handling time, which I'm trying to change to 1 business day, but I haven't noticed any difference in it, right? So that's a big thing to play around with. You know, I always like to test it, and most of the time, you know, if I have multiple quantity of something, I'll make 2 listings of the same thing, and one of them will be with shipping, one of them will be without shipping. Excuse me, just see which one does better. So in this case, I'm not charging shipping, so I'm gonna go down here. I'm going to click a regular package just so it doesn't ask me for any of this information. I'm not going to put in the weight or anything now, mainly just for the video. Normally I would do that, so whenever it comes to the point where I do have to ship, it's all in there. I just have to click ship, easy as that, and it prints it out, right? But if you are charging shipping, no matter what you do, you have to fill this out so it does offer, you know, the right calculated shipping to the buyer. Beyond that, we're going to go down here. This is our promoted listings. I will actually show you what promoted listings are real quick, just in case you're unfamiliar with them. Promoted listings are going to be listings that you see near the top. So we see new listing, and then we see sponsored right at the top there. That means this guy is promoting his listing, right? Some people can actually promote it and get a little bit more money for what they're selling. But they're paying a fee, right? So you see here, if I click that on, I'm paying almost $9 on it. I'm not going to do that. Sometimes it helps if the market's really flooded, but in this case, we've seen there's only 25 listings, and they're selling 4 every day, so it's not flooded at all. I'm going to jump on this. I'm going to hit up my wholesaler too after I sell these, and I'm probably going to order 2 or 3 grand more worth of them, and I'm going to try to, you know, by organically selling things that all right, so let me show you something. to make this unconfusing for you. So the guys at the top of these are typically people who have sold either a new listing or a multiple quantity listing. So the more you sell, the closer to the front it gets you on some of those big items, right? And this also shows you, so new listing, that you can refresh your item just by, ending the listing and not relist it, but sell similar, and it'll come up as a new listing and push you closer to the top. But my method of doing it on this kind of stuff that has multiple quantity is I always I sell wait and sell a few of them, and it pushes me atop, and the higher up I get, the more and more it seems I sell. Now there's also a lot you can do there in terms of keywords and stuff, but we'll get into that at a later time. As of right now, this is just how to check an item and how to list it. So I'm going to take pictures on my cell phone. I prefer doing that instead of doing it all through here. I actually prefer doing the listing entirely on my cell phone other than on my computer, which is exactly the same way, that I just showed you here. Look it up, go to the condition it is, go to sold, click it, and click sell similar. So right now, we're going to switch over to the phone. You're not going to see my pretty face anymore, but I'm going to show you how to take pictures and stuff and upload them. So right now we're going to click save as draft, so I can go ahead and go over to the computer and do that. Or the phone, sorry.
Alright, what is up, guys? I'm not sure how the audio is going to be on this, but this is just give you an idea, right? So on here, we're going to selling. That's where you're going to find all of my listings at. Down here, you can see my drafts. I actually made two of them. One of them was because I recorded one of my videos, and I actually didn't include audio. So I've had to do this twice for you, but that's fine. We'll get over it. The video might also look a little weird here, guys. This is my first time screen recording, so just bear with me. So here, we're going to go up, we're going to click the plus up at the top. We're going to click camera, and now hopefully you can see everything that's going on here. What is up, dudes and gals and whatever. This is how we set up our picture, right? I got everything here looking pretty nice, just to give an idea of what it is. We're going to try to take some nice angled shots. So I'm going to go from here, snap. I'm going to go from here, go down a little bit, snap. I'm going to get an up shot on it, snap. Okay, so once I do that, we'll go ahead and close this thing down, or at least just move it out of the way. In this circumstance, I'm going to move it out of the way. We get our accessories here. Put them in front. Try to get a good photo. I might have just the lighting a little bit. And get a good photo. Snap. And then one of the box. And the box is probably not going to be my main photo, or it might be my main photo. I'm not sure yet, but after that, we're going to click done. Everything's going to come up there. Let's go ahead and move that. You just move it by dragging it. We're going to move it up. It went away. You just get it, go away, come back, and it should come back up. Yep, there it is. So move it back to the top. Make sure everything's right. Again, everything looks good. PayPal, handling time, I got it on 3 business days. I'm actually going to knock that down to 1 business day. Like I said, it really doesn't make a difference, but I'm trying to, make everything a little faster in terms of how quick I ship and stuff. And giving me the 3 days just kind of allows me to be lazy, and I'm trying to get away from that. So, yeah, that's why I'm doing it. So everything looks good here. Our price is right and everything. You can see our custom SKUs all good. After that, we're gonna hit list. And now, guys, we just listed the item. Oh, wait, looks like something missed. Please fix any issues. Okay, shipping service. That's what we forgot to add, right? So we're gonna go up here. This is how you do it on here. You're gonna click up at the top. Like I said, we're not gonna put in this information because we're offering free shipping. And we're clicking that, 1 to 3 days. free for buyer. You pay. Done. Done. And list. That's a good thing about eBay. If you miss anything in your listing, typically they just give you the information of what you need to fix it. Now we're going to click view listing here. And you'll see, you know, a little confirm there. Everything is listed. Looks good. And now let's just wait on them cha-chings. Other than that, hey guys, you know, thanks for watching as always. Sorry I've been gone a little bit. Like I said, we're trying to get taxes and stuff figured out. We pretty much got it all done now. So I should be back here soon. Like I said, I'm trying to make this whole YouTube kind of like a course for you to kind of learn everything you need to do about eBay. I know there's a lot of people out here selling some expensive courses and stuff like that, and honestly, this is kind of information that I mostly learned on myself just from other people's YouTube channels, and you know, just doing research myself. So I'm trying to get back to the community and try and teach you everything you possibly need to know about eBay to start a profitable business from step 1 to step 100. Stick with me, guys, and we'll be sure that we get this all done for you. Again, my name's Jesse. You're watching Careless Kingdom. We would love it if you would subscribe and leave us a comment down below, maybe on anything you'd like to see in the future. Other than that, guys, appreciate your support. Peace out. Have a good day.